Welcome, everyone. This looks very it looks very familiar. I know, because we've already done this. But this is actually just going to be me doing the opposites of what I chose previously. And so we're going to go over the flow charts as we go. Except for like gathering evidence and like exploring places and stuff, that I will continue to do the same just because that helps in long end, gives us more options so I can do more different things. Since you guys never actually saw the first one, that's why we're going to go over the flow charts in depth, not just like, oh, this is what I chose, I'm going to do the other one. So I did finish the game, and I'm going to say right now, if you never played this game before, and you don't want to see any spoilers because you want to get it, but you don't know if you want to get it, you should get it. It is worth it. And for only $10 on the PlayStation Store, I don't know about Xbox if it's on there, and I mean the computer it's $40, but if you get it on the PlayStation Store, it's $10 right now. I think it's still on sale. But it's definitely worth it. You can do a lot with that $10, and there's some pretty cool extra things to do. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back a second, but I saw the audio issues with my previous one, and I'm gonna fix those now. I'm not actually gonna do anything today. I'm just gonna skip to different checkpoints that I want to see a different outcome in, and then we can look at the outcome I chose, and then a new one. So that was just to show you, like, what we'll be doing. I might start there, but I might not. But first thing first, I'm going to change the audio. Oh, that's all I can do. Well, alright. I was going to change it to be louder, but I guess I can't do that. But yeah, so that's the update. I'm probably gonna do one throughout the week, and that should be about it. But for now, this is just an update. I wish I didn't click part 1 instead of, like, continued or something. And even as I saw continued. So, I changed my mind. I'll actually do one of these. So you want to do these, and I think we're going to actually start out with, I don't know which one I want to start out with. Maybe we'll change the end to ending. Wait, so, okay, in this one, you have to either choose between shooting someone and not shooting someone, which is, like, okay, like, that's a big decision, but, that's one of the decisions you have to make. You have to, like, climb on the side of the thingy. In the broadcast room, so I rang to enter, which is the only thing you can do. But I did both of these, but instead of letting the operator go, I shot the operator, which gave me a new path for Connor. So yeah. Cause see, this just lets me leave the broadcast room. This one, I think there's more, like, an issue that could go on. And then, it brings us to this. On the roof, and if you just, like, you can get shot here if you saved Simon. But, spoiler alert, Simon does get shot in the, not the one I played, but the one where you shoot the guy, or spare the guy, and let him go click the alarm, because then the police come, and then they shoot Simon, and you can either save him or not, and if you save him, it's basically suicide. But ultimately, you can escape, or die, or something else. I don't know what the other one is. But I think we're gonna start with Let's do this one. This one was interesting. So this is showing cops were killed in Capitol Park. So in my playthrough that I did, Marcus had the option to shoot 2 cops. I'm not even joking, like it's gonna sound like I am making this up, but I misclicked the wrong button because I was playing on Nintendo previously, and the buttons are switched, or not switched, but like different meanings, and so I was like, oh, X is like this, and it like confused me, even though it sounds like it shouldn't, it did. So unfortunately they were killed, and I didn't know I could go back until the end where it was showing like the flow charts, and I was like, oh wait, can I? So yeah, so we'll do one of these, and I think what we're gonna do is start, if there's a checkpoint later on. Alright, there isn't. So here's what we're gonna do, because I really want to figure out like the stuff about deviants, so you can watch this, and you'll be a little off, but if y'all have any questions, like if when this becomes a video, comment. I don't think you're here, but if someone is here right now live, ask a question and I should be able to answer it. But yeah, I'm sorry if it's hard to hear the game audio over me, or if there's a fan in the background. I'm using a headset, and the fan audio, or in the audio in here, I can't change the volume, as you saw. So you'll hear about the cops unfortunately getting killed.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night and got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon. Killed 5 deviants. Fuck. They all have to be dead.
I didn't know Officer Miller well, but he seemed to be a good person. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Kamsky left Cyberlife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of Cyberlife. Anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
What are the triangles? Ooh. Compared to the other doorbells you hear in this game, that was the nicest. Oh.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in. I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Well, while we wait for the android, we're gonna look around at a few things. So that's Amanda. She's a professor, he's a graduate. He was born in 2002, so just now he'd be 23. Yeah. Wait, Amanda died? In 27, she dies in 2 years, but obviously she's not real. I don't know how old she is. That's why Amanda, I don't know if you guys actually saw that, But basically Connor has a conscience, but it's not actually it's like a AI construct, and it's Amanda communicating him, but that's really just Cyberlife. So, yeah. Oh, I'm not reading those. Those are really annoyingly long, but sometimes I read them. Smitten.
Nice place. This android's having...
Sorry, didn't mean to cut him off. He's the inventor of Therium. He resigned after Amanda died, which actually makes sense. Alright, well, that's it. So, just indifferent. I just, like, impatient.
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'd be interesting to meet him in person.
You sure about it?
I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I got a couple of things I want to tell you.
Well, alright. Alright, now where's Kamsky? Let's go, Kamsky. Come on. Let me in! Let me in! Oh my god. Thank you.
Nigel will see you.
Boy, you better get out of that. Wait. So I always had this question. Why are these androids in the pool?
Mr. Kamsky? Just a moment, please.
That's a little weird. Get over here. Get over here now. But it... Can you get out of the pool, sir? We may as well look at this beautiful architect. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just talking at the... Whoa. Oh, that's Cyberlife Tower. Which you'll see later on if you watch the playthroughs or we get to that point with these just random chapter replays.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deeds. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Ew.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they?
Sure.
Perfect beings, infinite intelligence. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't that right?
Sure.
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die, Mr. Kamsky. It's quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created
No, I'm just
may be
kidding.
planning a revolution. You can tell us something that would be helpful, or we will.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I
Neutral.
have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you told me.
Yeah. What's your point? Oh.
What do you really want?
I don't want anything. I'm a machine.
I do not want anything. I am a machine.
I'm sure you're familiar
Oh
with the
my
Turing
gosh.
test. Looking at it. Simple question of algorithms and computer games. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple to say. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by cellular.
Wasn't it the first? I'm pretty sure it is the first. And she's the one that passed the Turing test.
Flower. What is it, Red? Piece of plastic until they're here.
Oh, that's so sweet to talk about your own androids like that.
With a soul. It's up to you to answer that fascinating question. Destroy this machine. I'll tell you all I know.
Yeah, I want to do that so that I can like see what happens. And I tried. I didn't try. I did not shoot.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of
more
here.
important to you, Connor? The investigation or the life of this android?
I just don't like that Hank gets mad. I'm pretty sure he will. Because it gets
An obedient
his,
machine.
like, opinion of us goes up if we don't, which is what happens. But what happens if we do? Would I, like, this opinion go
That's
down?
enough.
Probably
Connor,
does.
Connor, don't.
Oh, right, so he's telling me not.
Test negative. You choose your investigation of the life of another android before me.
I don't like that.
I'm a man of my word. Ask one question. I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know who RA9 is.
RA9. The Origin. The first android to awaken. A strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's a messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. The deviants need to believe in something bigger than themselves. Even if it's irrational. That's something they have in common with humans. An interesting question, Carlo. But maybe not the one you need to ask.
Are you kidding me?
The war's coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people? Or stand against your creators? Not to be issues,
I don't want to see what happens next.
You're having to choose between two.
Wait, I want to see his reaction.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that dude for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
Put your gun against her head and you blew her fucking brains out.
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're lonely. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine.
Okay. I'm done, because that makes me so sad. It better have seen my previous progress, or I'm going back here and I'm redoing it because that was not nice. That's what I'm going to leave it at. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next one.